Hi, I'm Galileo Galilei. Welcome to History Nibbles. Today I'll show how my telescope and trials brought the heavens a little closer to Earth.
Galileo Galilei was born on February 15, 1564, in Pisa, Italy, a city known for its rich academic tradition and home to the prestigious University of Pisa. His father, Vincenzo Galilei, was a musician and a scholar, which instilled in Galileo an appreciation for the arts and sciences from an early age. Originally enrolled in the University of Pisa to study medicine, he soon redirected his intellectual pursuits towards mathematics and natural philosophy. He completed his degree in 1585, but left without a formal qualification, opting instead to become a private tutor and share his knowledge of mathematics with students in various institutions across Italy, including in Florence and Padua. This period of academic exploration laid the foundation for his future contributions to the scientific revolution. In the early 1600s, Galileo began to cultivate ideas that would later challenge the established Aristotelian worldview. His advancements were marked by his improvements to the telescope, which he first constructed in 1609 after hearing of the invention in the Netherlands. By 1610, with his improved design, he made several astronomical observations that would forever change the understanding of our solar system. He discovered the four largest moons of Jupiter, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, now collectively known as the Galilean moons. He also observed the phases of Venus and detailed sunspots, offering substantial evidence that supported the heliocentric model of Copernicus, which posited that the Earth and other planets orbit the Sun rather than the Earth being the center of the universe. Galileo's findings drew the ire of the Catholic Church, leading to a conflict that was emblematic of the broader tensions between science and religious doctrine during the period. In 1616, the Inquisition condemned the heliocentric theory as heretical, yet Galileo continued to advocate for the Copernican model. His pivotal work, Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, published in 1632, was a significant exploration of both the geocentric and heliocentric models, showcasing his arguments in a conversational format. The book, however, was perceived as an affront to the Church, leading to an official trial in 1633 that found Galileo guilty of heresy. He was forced to recant his views and spent the remainder of his life under house arrest, during which time he continued to work on his scientific ideas. During his house arrest in Arcetri, near Florence, Galileo authored several significant works, including Two New Sciences, published in 1638, which laid the foundations of kinematics and material science. In this treatise, he discussed the motion of projectiles and the principles of inertia, which would later influence Isaac Newton and the development of classical mechanics. His meticulous approach to experimentation and reliance on mathematical principles marked a departure from previously accepted methods of philosophical reasoning, underscoring the emergent scientific approach that emphasized observation and quantification. Galileo's insistence on the necessity of empirical evidence significantly influenced the evolution of the scientific method. Galileo Galilei passed away on January 8, 1642, in Arcetri. His contributions transcended his own time, as he is often regarded as the father of modern observational astronomy and the father of modern physics. His advocacy for a scientific approach based on observation and experimentation laid the groundwork for future scientific inquiry and transformed humanity's understanding of the cosmos. Despite the challenges he faced, including his conflict with the Church, Galileo's legacy endures as a symbol of scientific resistance and intellectual pursuit, highlighting the importance of inquiry and skepticism in the advancement of knowledge.